Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister wife for life, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual counsel. Welcome, my lovies, to this bonus read for the sign of Pisces. What's up, my Pisces? My Pisceses. My Pisceses. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to your next 10-day read, or more or less. Always keeping in mind that we are reading collective energies and everything is in divine time. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not, into this queen. And something about a wildebeest and something about queen. Isn't there an album called Queen that was very popular? Anyways, you're a queen, my lovies. You're an empress, my lovies. You're an emperor. You're a king. You're royalty. Okay, that's enough. That's all we got for you. Someone's in love bombing energy. It didn't even feel sincere. For some of you, got a love bomber in your field trying to smother you with fake love. What's this, my lovies? Anyways, Pisces is going to, you're the deep intuition, deep premonitions for some of you. So you will feel it right away. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome. Again, welcome to your next 10-day read. If you need a private read, you can look in the Calendly link to book with your spiritual wife for life, my lovies. Thank you so much, my lovies. Let's give thanks. Thanking you, my lovies. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, my lovies. Thank you for your super chats and your contributions. Thank you for all of the ancestors. Thank you to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. Thank you to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. Thanking all of the ascended masters, thanking all of the religious forces, all of the spiritual forces, thanking God Almighty for bringing us together in this moment. Despite our beliefs, our backgrounds, our socioeconomic statuses, our languages, we are all here together in this moment to bring joy, to bring joy to the world. For some of you, oh my gosh, for some of you, you have there are uncomfortable truths to speak, and someone's projecting. Pisces energy, we got definitely some projections in the field, a lot of lies and a lot of spies, but it's okay because apparently that's the tip of the day. For some of you, it's gonna be a tip of the day, and something about we're only scratching the tip of the iceberg. It's about Greensboro. It's about Whitmarsh and something about Iceland. It's about Greenland. But welcome, my lovies. Welcome to you all. Welcome to everybody. Again, despite all of our backgrounds, our belief systems, we are all here co-creating this space for a reason, because that's what God needs at this particular time. Thank you, my lovies. Thank you to the all. Thank you to your unconditional love and your divine mercy. Thank you for your wisdom, to your all-knowing, your all-being, and your all-seeing power. Amen. Ashe. In Lakesh Alakin. We're going to go ahead. It's about Joaquin. We're going to go ahead and we're going to shuffle. Someone's very sexual as well. For some of you, there's a lot of sexual energy. For some of you, something about, oh, boom, there it is. For some of you, not too far from where you are, you and your significant other, or you and a gentleman that's very important to you, or you and a female that's very important to you. The Queen of Clubs is the current watching this as a female. We have the King of Clubs speaking some truth. The King of Clubs, you as a gentleman watching this, we have travels not too far from where you are that will end up in success when it comes to a King of Spades. Something that has to do with an organization, a legal entity. For some of you, you could be putting a restraining order on someone who is stalking you and your significant other, or you and a gentleman, or you and a female that's very important to you. Both of you are coming out. For some of you, this could just be you represented as a gentleman and you represented as a lady. You're going to go put some type of demanda, una querella, or something like that. You're going to talk to somebody in a legal institution about some type of a demand or something like that. And something about a hit for hire is coming in as well. We got King of Spades energy. We have a legal organization. We have a hospital. We have a banking institution. For some of you, a lot of work and travels not too far from where you are for work. For some of you, King of Spades energy is a legal entity. It could be a judge as well, or a higher level person in government. For some of you, a higher level authority. For some of you, there could also be a breakup. Look at the Capricorn reading for some of you. You may be breaking up with somebody and you need to put a restraining order on them. Somebody that likes to say you're fuck buddy. For some of you, you're in a toxic connection that lasted too long. I'm just the messenger here. Look at the Capricorn read if you need a little bit more information. Or today's read. We got a Jack of Hearts. We got a brother, a friend, a son, and a Queen of Clubs. We got you as the female watching this, or your significant other. And Jack of Hearts, a brother, a friend, or a son. You could be dealing with your son. You could be dealing with your significant other's son. Or this could be your brother for some of you, a cousin that is very, very important to you. But you got a face-to-face, or you got news from this person, a man that loves you, a well-meaning man in a situation. A BMW could be significant. Oh my gosh, look at that BMW. That's not a BMW. For some of you, a BMW. That is actually a Mercedes, a freaking lime green one. Bombay gut. Very interesting stuff. You're going to see it, I think. Are you going to see it? Maybe. Maybe you'll see it. It's going to be over there. Wow. Wowzers, kapowzers, powzers, kabowzers. There's stalker energy trying to figure out as well where you're staying for some of you. If you did move, there's a stalker. There's a group of stalkers. Young ladies. Eight of Clubs energy. You got a group of stalkers for some of you, of young ladies. This could be people that work in administration. These are people that could work in the secretary. Some of you, these people work in the DMV. And somebody looked up your information, which could get them fired. And then they started stalking you, and they have your information because somebody works in the DMV. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They're going to have to put in a resignation. Jack of Spades energy, a man, a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind. It's something about 3LW. In this scenario, we have one female, or for some of you, one female. For some of you, a group of females who don't have your best interest in mind in a situation. For some of you, there are people that are working in administration that don't necessarily have your best interest in mind. But in this present moment, you're going to be throwing away anyone who doesn't have, some about Josie who doesn't have your best interest in mind, who lie a lot. We do have paperwork for some of you coming in very quickly. You have paperwork. So for some of you, there could be all types of orders or administrative tasks. You could be also just, it could be something more mundane where you're trying to get something done, and especially important documents. And there could be someone like an administration that's kind of like giving you something about a heckler is coming in as well. A comedy show for some of you. Someone's just trying to give you a hard time in a situation. But you do have a legal organization. For some of you, again, somebody is in a legal institution figuring out where you live. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Somebody has a family member that works in a legal institution. Something about Anna, something about Anais, something about Annabelle. And they look up, they were looking up your information where you live for some of you. We have properties. For some of you, documentation when it comes to properties. For some of you, you're getting some type of important letter or news at your home. For some of you, 8 of Spades. You have success over your worries. If you are worried about anything or you're feeling sick, a little under the weather. If your child or any of your children or your brother's children are not feeling okay, or a man who's important to you, everything is going to be okay. We do have here a contract with a gentleman that a brother is working on. Delays for a mother figure, an older female around you. In this present moment, you also have a well-meaning female at work or in an organization that's helping you with some documentation. For some of you, there's someone who is working. Here we go. So for some of you, definitely look up something about a Winnebago. Someone's working on some type of documentation in a legal situation for some of you, or in your organization. Working something on an organ donor. Working from home for some of you, or working on a situation that has to do with property for some of you. Communications with a daughter, a friend, a sister for some of you. We got joy over a female. For some of you, there may be a boss of yours who you see as like a very, for some of you, you're calling her a Lucy. She's not a Lucy. The name may be Lucy though. So something about Luciana or Luciano or something like that. Something about Ferragamos. We do have a female here for some of you who does not live in her fear. This is a boss, a higher ranking boss. This person likes things done. This person is a really good person. Like, this is the type of manager that if you are a slacker, you're gonna have problems with her. But if you do your thing, you do your job, you do it well, she's cool. You have joy when it comes to this. For some of you, you do have a female in a work situation that does not have your best interest in mind. For others, you have a excellent boss. She's very happy. You're very happy. Everyone's happy. Genuinely. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm not talking about fake happiness. I'm talking about like real joy in a work situation. I have to like discern, because for some, you're not happy in a work situation, but you can fake it though. Yeah, there it is. I had to emphasize because I feel this anger burning inside. And for some of you, someone's not okay in a work situation. They're super upset. They're upset. They're upset. For some of you, you could be getting a new employee and you're not going to be happy with them. We have projects that are delayed. We have your partner, your significant other. We have a well-meaning man as well. We have ancestral protection. We got happiness here for some of you over a female that doesn't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, as a woman, your ancestors, or you're spending time with your dad for some of you, or a grandfather. Your ancestors are protecting you. Your couple is protected as well. You could work with your significant other for some of you. We got travels here at a distance. That's delayed. Because money is blocked. Okay. In this present moment, or over the waves that you're riding, you're thinking a lot about your couple. You're thinking a lot about your significant other. For some of you, you're thinking a lot about your father. For some of you, you have a beautiful husband or a beautiful wife, a beautiful partnership. When the King of Clubs, Queen of Clubs, King of Hearts energy comes out for the couples, that's like, you're winning, my lovies. There's something about Amory, something like that. You're winning, my lovies. Work, it looks like you're working hard, but everybody's happy. For some of you, we do have paperwork here that's worrying you when it comes to an organization. For some of you, something about prescription. You got to get prescribed drugs. For some of you, got a refill or something. That's going to be fine. Especially if you're thinking of working from home, there's documentation that's coming in. For some of you, you could be leaving a job that you hate. It's about Kate. It's about Katie. You're leaving a job that you hate and everything is going to go well for you. Not too far from where you are. You could be finding a job that's closer to you and actually you're going to be happier there. That's great. I like that for you. 1203, you're going to surrender Venus energy. You're going to surrender. You're going to sacrifice something. You're going to leave a creative venture or something that at some point it was nurturing. Don't get me wrong. It's like you were eating from it. It was paying you well or whatever the case may be, but you're not, you want something closer to you. And also it's not like, I don't think it's just like the environment. I think it's also, for some of you, something's really far from where you are and you're not happy. And for some of you, someone hit a marriage or a relationship. What did I just say? Someone hit a marriage or a relationship. For some of you, you're about to open up a pasta box. You're going to find out that somebody was playing around. Someone hit a marriage or a relationship. The plate of meatballs... The plate, an Italian could be significant. The plate of pasta and meatballs. Someone's in an on again, off again relationship or situationship and they hit it from somebody. Take this how it resonates. The plate of pasta and meatballs, relationships and alignment. We got some type of an alignment here when it comes to a relationship for some of you. Animal control. Okay, animal control. Definitely like officer energy or police officer energy. Animal control, restriction, and raw instincts. So for some of you, you may need to like, I don't know, especially if you, for some of you, I'm feeling like this is for an energy of someone, you could be, look at the Capricorn read. You could be dating someone that's like in between and then they're not certain. They may be dealing with someone who gets really messy. They don't want to, Look at this. Look at these two goats. Look at these two goats. Compassion. For some of you, there's love in the air or something like that. But you could be dating someone that's like from a different race, a different background. I'm feeling like for some of you, you were dating someone or someone that you're dating was dating someone that was closer to them in maybe culture, how they look. Maybe they're both from, even though they're not necessarily, something about a Sicilian, even though they're not necessarily like identical, but they're more, for example, like two Europeans or two white passing people versus a black or a brown skinned person and a white person. It's like someone's moving away from a relationship where they were like, or, a Mexican and a Chinese person. Like, it's like, They're moving away from a relationship where they were with someone that was closer in looks, especially looks. Looks are important for some reason, because I'm seeing these two goats, how one's, lighter and the other one's browner. Someone's a fighter. Like, someone's actually, like, not a fighter in, like, a professional way, but someone's, like, a fighter in, like, a very, like, nasty way. You got a love story here happening, and someone else does not like it. It's like their ex does not like it, or your ex does not like it. But it's like the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Compassion, someone who's compassionate, someone who's loving, someone who's understanding. The feelings are very, very deep. For some of you, this could also be your ex that's moved on. Take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm getting a few different energies. But someone's curious. They are curious. You could be curious. I'm getting for some of you, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some of you, you're curious about your ex and they're happy. They're in love. They're in true love. I don't know how it ended. We can explore that. But for some of you, it's like you're curious about your ex. There's curiosity in the field. It doesn't necessarily feel malicious per se, but it could get people to project certain things. I have made it. I don't look into any of my exes. I'm not stalking any of my exes. No one can say I'm looking them up. The only time I've looked someone up was when I had to give information to the police department when I was, to the sheriff's office when they were investigating me because I wanted to be a sheriff's deputy. That's the only time that I looked up any people from my past. That was the last time I looked up anyone from my past because I needed their information to give that to the sheriff's department. Aside from that, I have no business looking anybody up, just for me, just because I don't even want to open up those lines. Everything is coming in for a reason, my lovies, because something kind of feels sad. There it is. Temperance in the reverse. It feels sad. And fallen family, for some of you, this could be an ex, this could be a divorce, this could be a separation. This doesn't feel nice. It feels like curiosity will open you up to a can of worms. And then you start to project, compare yourself. And it's like you lost everything you healed. Someone hasn't healed yet. You're in a new beginning. There's a leap of faith here. Ace of Swords. And you know this. You know this, my lovies. This could be for you again, or this could be your ex or somebody in your energy field. You already know there's no reconciliation or rekindling of any situation. This is a leap of faith and a brand new beginning. Someone got married for some. They took a leap of faith with a contract. And they're in a brand new beginning. They're not looking back. The Fool, he doesn't take things with him. Look at him. He's taking very few things with him. For some of you, you have a new beginning, and that's what Spirit wants you to focus on, especially if you're like, I don't know if you're single, because in your field, I don't know if you're single. 10 of Pentacles, Virgo, an investigation. 5 of Swords into envy. And online, you could be watching someone online. You distance yourself. Your family, for some of you, it's like, I feel like something was very serious at some point and the whole family's involved. The family was also envious for some of you, so they projected envy and meanness onto this connection. Virgo energy, you've learned your lessons. You get to let this go. You get to have a new beginning with someone else, my lovies. You get to start a family with someone else. It's part of your tree of life. 2 of Cups, there it is. 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, my God. Coming in quickly. Someone that's going to live. Yes, my lovies. Yes. Look. This person's going to help you heal for some of you. I don't know. Other things are coming in too, but something about a 2x4. I don't know. Someone has a messy ex and a Mexican for some of you. 2 of Cups energy. Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Cups. Temperance. This community. Hidden, your energy, Pisces. You have strong intuition about everything that's happening around you. Everything that's happening around you. They want you to temper. For some of you, don't lose your temper, especially in December. You're going to be able to speak about certain things, some scandalous things that you're noticing about a Queen of Cups energy. A marriage. I don't know, for some of you, there's scandals about coworkers as well, and someone's a cheater. They cheat on their husband. You are investigating everything. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, or they cheat on their husband. You have scandalous coworkers. For some of you that didn't want to be exposed, and that's why they targeted a seer. Strategizing, because they also want to fuck you. For some of you, I'm just a messenger. Especially if you're a man, there's a bunch of females that are O's, but you already know. Male, female, take it how it resonates. You already know. You already know about these love bombers out of work. Out of work. They're going to be out of work. 8 of Pentacles. You already know. There's going to be a judgment on these people. Messy O's that didn't want to be exposed. 6 of Swords. They're going to have to move away from a storm when it comes to this Ace of Cups energy. Boom, by Goose. You have a new relationship coming in. For some of you, but boom, that's all we've got. For some of you, loved. What the hell is this? Departure, independence from the devil. You have a new beginning coming in. You're not happy where you are, for some of you. And for some of you, this has to do with work. You're going to surrender something. Cancer, Pisces, your energy. Innocence. King of Cups. This is you as a gentleman. Abandoning a work situation that's toxic. You have a toxic work situation. I'm telling you, somebody on an organ donor who's a stoner. You got an organization that's very toxic, and they're all very immature. For some of you, they're all liars too. 7 of Swords energy. They pretend to be your friend, but they're ready to stab you in the back at any moment. And they're all liars and cheaters. And you're going to close this chapter out. You're moving away from this. Bomba ekut. That's all we've got for you. What say you? I say true. That's all I've got for you, my lovies. Bomba ekut, bomba ekut, bomba ekut, 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 ekut. I feel very happy for you, whatever it is. I think you're still healing from an old connection for you, but I think the disconnection is happening. For some of you, you're already in a beautiful connection. You hold on to that, my lovies. For some of you, you're happy and you know it, and you're independent and you show it. You don't care about, you're not worried about any relationships. But anyways, and for some of you, you definitely don't want any toxic situationships or work environments. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends, something about the springtime. And your sister friend. And your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever. Peace.